What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm gonna do something too right now. I wasn't gonna do this, but I think this video really. We're still playing Pez 2020, 2021 and Football Life. That's awesome. This guy's. I know there's a lot of players out there that do that. Um, Look, so somebody just liked a video where I said staying true to the beautiful game for EA Sports. So we already know, we won't even go into how deep FC is because we already know that eFootball is terrible with rewards and depth. So we already know, we're talking about just on the field play. I mean, you could spend hours talking about all this stuff. eFootball is just so stupid. Konami, I always say it, with the beautiful stuff they add in their game, the details, I love a lot of it. And it's like they're rocket scientists that have a rare disease where they are rocket scientists, but they don't know their times tables. They can't do multiplication, but somehow when it's rocket science, they're great. Then it comes to like, hey, what's 2 times 2? They're like, 28? Like, that's Konami. Because they have all this brilliant stuff, but the depth of their game is terrible. Whoever they decided to design their game, I mean, look at UFL, dude. Even UFL got that right. Their customization is through the roof. Compared to look at the freaking badges and shit. Like the only thing I'll say is that it gives me sort of a nostalgic feel, but I know that's not what they were going for. I mean, it's a joke company with joke players, right? There's joke players over either players that are bullshitting and that don't want to tell you the truth, or you got players that are finally speaking up because the game is so bad right now that it's not all sunshine and rainbows where you show the one good passing sequence that you did outside of the 74 through balls, right? And no one ever shows the, oh, look at this great defensive play, because defense in eFootball is an absolute joke. So maybe this game's a joke too. I'm going to release this video from Nick where he talks about how bad all the games are, really. And you'll see the parallels to what I'm talking about, but I'm going to release it right now. So those of you who end up watching this, just so you know, here you go. Hold on. I'm going to release this right now. So anybody who watches this, that video will be released. It is titled... So I do have my tactics video, my quick counter tactics video. That's coming out at 5. Beating Smart Assist. Can you beat Smart Assist in the eFootball meta? That's coming out at noon. Damn, that's a lot for today. Let's wait. I'm going to wait on it. We'll keep it members only. We'll keep it members only. That's a good video, though. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. So, but anyway, we'll get a sneak peek into FC now. And again, I'm not done with eFootball, man, because there's something there. There's something there, and I don't run away from the fight. But I want to see the difference. If I can climb in here, no TOTS players, nobody like that. Here's my team, by the way. We'll do champs, quals. Because what is today? Tuesday. Okay, so here's my team. Wait, am I even... Alright, so here's my team. So, $0 spent, but a little precursor, like I said. I'm a competitive FC player, so what I do is, right now there's PlayStation tournaments going on. Now, it's very tough to win these. You got to be a very good player, but for me, I go win a bunch of those, plus I get the Ultimate Edition, so I come in with like 10, 12,000 FC points, whereas a lot of players just have 4,000, or if they didn't get the Ultimate Edition, they have none. So having 12, 10, 11, 12,000 FC points to start off with gives me a huge boost to build my team. But then I need it because I'm playing in all the FC Pro Cup, Pro Ladder, all that stuff. And so what they did after the patch was, so I had a shitty team up to the patch pretty much. Just because in the FC Pro you can use lone players, different stuff, and I left the game. But I want to say something to this. All these players I packed from doing good, or got coins from doing good and then was able to do SBCs. Not spending $600 to get all those great players that I have in eFootball. 600 guys. Now it's an investment, I'm fine with it, but there's a lot of players that don't have a channel that do that. There's a lot of players like those fucking low-level players I was talking about that don't even play football over there, that just want to win at something in life, and then they ruin the game for everybody. But Konami knows that. So as bad as FC is, the first disclosure I have to say is that all this, remember, I haven't been playing, so I'm behind the curve right now. But think about this, up to when I stopped playing, whatever, a month ago to before, way before Tots, you know. During Foot Birthday is when I stopped playing. The last time I got ranked 2, and I said no satisfaction in playing right now despite dominating because the game was getting ridiculous with like the pressure meta. It was going right back to shitty stuff from the past. So I wanted to give you that full disclosure as we go into this game, because by no means is this game in a good place. A lot of people are just so pissed that FC fixed FC25 with the big patch and now they're going back in a shitty direction. But let's see if it's better than eFootball in the sense of everything overall, and the main thing I'm looking at is, does the better football player win? That's what I want to see. Does the better football player win here? I'm getting into chat now, sorry. That's the biggest annoyance, is all the scripting type of shit. Those are all free, Boomfa, yes. Those are all earned. All those are earned. Like I said, I got a boost in starting my team at the beginning because right now you can go to PlayStation tournaments, go play. Like it would be the equivalent if I could go to the PlayStation tournaments, play eFootball, and get 500 eFootball coins. And then I win again and again, and you can play as many tournaments as you want. You could get 100 million coins if you can win tournaments. But eFootball doesn't have it because eFootball is a shallow-ass game. The only thing eFootball has going for him is good product on the field, which now it's so AI ridden and all the bullshit. I don't know if it's even, you can say it's a good product, good football on the pitch. So this is the spam shit going on right now. So you can spam. If you see Nick's video, you'll see in my breakdown too. It's L1 triangle spams are what players are doing. That's what players are doing, but through, as you could see earlier, and then they're sitting back. So if you're seeing it right now, there's no AI assistance, so players are like sitting back over and over and over.
Just about able to keep it in. Ball out wide here for Internacional. But not the end result they wanted from the encouraging position.
So I can tell you the game feels a little heavy, not the worst ever, but it does feel a little bit heavy.
Rodrigo, the hard work pays off. They won the ball.
And that's my thing. I never have lag in eFootball, but I do have lag bad in FC. I should have turned out the other way. I thought he was going to read it. Yeah, he's just... I should be able to get this guy as I get like used to playing FC again. It's crazy how different it is. Like knowing that you can send runs and shit too. Like I haven't even been doing that because you can't do that in eFootball. Or oh my god, I got player lock now. The freedom, the manual ability in FC is second to none. I will say that. The freedom, the manual ability, it's just such a different game. Dude, it's so crazy. There's no assistance. So the first thing I'm noticing that it's hard to get used to, it's like riding a bike though, I'll get used to it pretty quick, but is there's no, all the manual shit, yeah, exactly, old school, exactly. All the manual shit in eFootball, you don't realize how much manual stuff there is till you go play a game that's mainly manual. The passing is straightforward, which that's the part they'll say is arcade. Look it. So this is the thing that they're saying. Everyone's just sitting back with all their players because they took away the manual part. Oh, I should have through balled that. I should have L1 triangled that. But see, look it. So I'm so I can just hold the ball out here and he's just sitting right. We'll see if we can get him. So one L1 through ball is all that's happened against us so far. But we'll keep trying to play football. But you guys got to be the judge at the end of it, you know? Right now I'm having way more fun playing this. Right now, so far. Now we're only 25 minutes in though. But I like the manual control. I'm going to go attacking, see if I can't. Oh. So that's what he's trying to go for is L1 triangle. I got to use player lock, dude. I'm so foreign to player lock. Good ball. See how I could run him there? Look at that. See how I manually ran him? See that? No, that was a terrible one to do, but I wanted to show you guys it. Just that right there, being able to move around the pressure and stuff is a huge help. Why did he move sideways? That was crazy. But still, way more fun in this game. I'm having way more fun. Oh, come on. Give me that goal. Yeah, the defense is definitely just totally different. So I see why people are sitting back. Oh, tackle back. So that's that game. Yeah, this is way better, guys. Dude, this is way better than eFootball. As you see, I just got my ass kicked. I'll play another game. I'm going to keep playing. But here's what I like about it. It's more like the manual feel now. Like in eFootball, I'm chasing those nice passing sequences and stuff. But all the bullshit in eFootball and all the scripting and all the different crap, the smart assist, dude, the fact that I can actually manually control my players, like as I get back used to, okay, I didn't trigger one run in that game, used player lock once when I finally thought about it. Like, I'll give you guys more of a preview as we go. But dude, I can tell already this is way better than eFootball. Already I can tell. And I'm not being biased at all. I'll tell you why I say that. I'll show you once we get into a game. When this player's sitting back, which is a problem right now, like FC players right now hate where the game's at because players are sitting back and then L1 through ball. Sitting back, L1 through ball, or tackle backs like you saw. So you saw like the worst parts, and I'm saying it's way better than eFootball right now because it's the player actually doing it. So we already know these players are going to, the meta is sit back, spam L1 triangle, right? So now let's see how I can respond. I can actually choose where my players run. I can actually choose when to call player 2, when to call him away, right? I can actually choose where my shot goes based on precision shooting, which when it's laggy, you turn it off typically. But I can show you it once right now I got to get used to everything first though. I don't even know you could second man press in eFootball. How do you second man press in eFootball? In here it's double tap R1. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm so freaking rusty, dude. Like my defense, oh my god. Now that's the one thing I will say that I hate. Now you guys might be like how I am in eFootball. I never get lag in eFootball. But you guys might never get lag in this. You know, I don't know. But the defense is non-existent in this game, dude. Non-existent. Just getting waxed. but it's way more fun, dude. Now, here's what I will say. The heaviness of my players is terrible. The heaviness of my players is terrible. Now, I don't miss that part of it. It gets unbearable at times with how bad the servers are. So if you're in an area that typically, like, that's the gamble. L1 through ball there. L1 triangle. The defense is awful, dude. They totally changed the defense. I literally don't even know how to defend in this game anymore. I guess that's why everyone's sitting back, dude. So I guess that's what Nick was saying. I guess that's what everyone's saying when you read it. Dude, I literally have no idea how to defend. Like, they totally changed defense. I could not tell you. The only thing I'm seeing my opponents do is they're sitting way back with a bunch of players, but I don't know how to defend anymore. I'm so lost on what they did to the game. Defensively, I have no idea how to defend at all. I won the other game that I played 6-4, but dude, it felt way... I don't know if they did a second patch, but from that game I played the other day, but it's still just way more intrigued. I'm way more intrigued about this, but I have to do more research. I don't know if I'm going to switch over because it's super heavy, but I don't know, dude. The only thing I got to figure out, I'm sure there's an answer. There's no way that's just their defense, bro. That's not even defending. But the heaviness is the one thing that I will say that sucks. We're going to see if we can figure it out on stream, though. So I know they were talking about using no opponents found. So that tells you a lot right there. That tells you a lot right there, dude. Wow, that never happens in FC. It don't matter what time it is. Never does anybody use crossplay because PC, there's so many cheats. That tells you a lot, dude. A lot. Wait, is this foot champs? It said champions. Did I go into foot champs? Is this quals? Should say on the top. Oh, this is champs. This is actually my foot champs, guys. That carried over. I guess I had a qualification that I did a while ago. This is actual champs. So based on my ranking, I'm playing some freaking really good players. I'm playing some motherfuckers that are beasts. I was wondering who, which typically happens, but at this point you would think they would have climbed. Now look at this. This is where it gets really, really like, watch this. If I can do this right, I can time this perfect. You can bicycle kick damn near everything. So I'm playing like top level players too. I thought it was quals. This is actual foot champs. I must have qualified. That's the meta right now, by the way. That L1 triangle through ball. Now I got to figure out how to defend. All right, so if you double tap R1, your players go and mark two players. So now the AI assistance is gone, which is why a lot of players are sitting back. Nice save. See how everyone's lobbed through ball and stuff? Tackle back.
That has stopped any potential danger. Unsurprising who we've picked out as our player to watch here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Well, he's been in prolific form, hasn't he? Particularly the last few matches.
Yeah, dude. I'm coming in against some beast. Beast from the East, for sure. I should have power shot that with Ronaldo. But, dude, it's just so much more fun, man. It just is, guys. It just is. See, he knows, so he pulled his keeper all the way out. Like, obviously that was a terrible corner, but you can bicycle kick like damn near every time. Oh my God. How do you defend now? I mean, I did pretty good with my center back, but my Zambrotta was toast.
That looks like a good advantage play. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Goal. Finito. Good 1-2s. I don't know. What do you guys think? That was a pretty good football goal, right? I mean, you guys tell me. You guys are watching. What's up, Arif? I mean, to me, this is miles better. And I just got my ass kicked 2 games in a row. I don't even know how to defend yet. The game feels pretty heavy, and it's miles better than eFootball. And I'll tell you why, too, after the game. I want to lock in, though. So you guys can get the best examples, like good performance. By the way, these Juventus jerseys, if you're wondering why you've never seen the pink Juventus jerseys I have on, they were made just for FC. So that's what I mean. But we already knew customization was way better. But I showed this last game. These are some of the sickest kits. I tried to power shot it. I should have went for a regular shot, and that's 2-0. But I could care less about winning. I just want to play good football. Cut. Good cut. Oh, that would have been way better if it wasn't a PK, though. Their PK system's way better, too. You guys agree or not? So you want to get it, obviously, as low as you can, pulse-wise.
For an even firmer grip on the game. And he does the job from the spot.
Here we go. Yeah, man, it's just way better. Way better. You guys watching this now, later, I know a lot of you guys watch. I always look at my views later. So I want to hear from you too, not just the live people. I definitely, obviously, always want to hear from, but you people watching this, like you're seeing, like I'll tell you, the defense is ridiculously hard to do. Like, I don't know what I could have done there. It's so hard to keep up with players now. But other than that, now I do know what I could have done. Holland just a tank. See what I'm saying? I already know it. I memorized it. That's a goofiness. Who can just hit bicycle kicks over and over and over like it's nothing? Like, it looks cool that I did that. Like, to some people who are used to eFootball type stuff, they'll be like, holy shit, that was sick. You know, but it wasn't, because you can do it like every fucking game. Rodrigo's so good on the ball, dude. I'm not even kidding. He's so good, dude. That Rodrigo card I packed, oh my God, he's so good. Yes, 100%. Amen to that. Instead of putting this stupid line into the corner. But eFootball overall right now, it's in a terrible spot, dude, without a doubt. Just the beauty of being able to actually play a player and know, like, that when I'm in and deserve a chance, I'm gonna get it, and that it takes away all the guessing, all the bullshit, all the inconsistencies aren't there. The manual defending is so fucking hard now, but it's so much more fun for me. And they're saying that this game's in a terrible spot. Okay, like, if you look at a lot of the FC players, they're like, dude, FC's in a terrible spot. But having played hardcore eFootball, getting to the very top, I mean, literally by the numbers, I'm top 1.7% of all players in the game. And that's now that it's crossplay. That's including, that's PC, that's Steam, and that's Xbox. I'm top 1.2%. So I think that qualifies me to have a pretty good idea of what eFootball is now. Oh, that would have been sick. And am I done with eFootball? No. Do I still like it? Yes. Look at the team, goddammit. It's an investment. I still have my You know, we're getting closer. Once we hit 1,000, I start doing my get the rewards and stuff and start doing my leagues and cups. You get what I'm saying? I start doing my leagues and cups. eFootball is definitely there. But, right now, without a doubt, no matter how bad this game is, how mad FC players are where this game is right now, it's way better than FC. Because of this reason, I can manually make runs with my players. I can manually, the better player, now look at that goofy ass goal. If I was this player, I'd quit. But I can manually make runs with my players. I can manually control. I don't have to worry about the AI taking over. I don't have to worry about my opponent turning on smart assist and turning this game from 4-1 going the other way, where they'll choose his best shot and his best pass. I mean, that's the biggest culprit right there. The smart assist is the biggest one in all these losers that are making it. You know, so the biggest problem is the player base, obviously. But all the assistance Konami's adding in their game to help these low-level losers in eFootball, that's what's killing the game. That's why a player 1 month in like me, I'm fucking... Dude, look where I'm at in that game already. I'm schooling all those top-level players. It's all on stream. This isn't me just talking. It's all on stream. I know, here. I'm releasing this now, dude. Yenix, I'm releasing this now just because, here's a treat for you guys. I'll do it at halftime of this video. Boom, hold on, let me get this. Video releasing as we speak. Go check this out. If I can get it before this pause is over. Yep, boom, content. Go check out video releasing right. Hold on, visibility. Sorry. Public. Instant premiere. Boom. There you guys go. Have at that video. There's my whole thoughts on this. Just to show you that before this whole play, you know, before all this, my head was already before this session with eFootball for the stream. So there you go. Instant premiere just for you guys. And I lost the goal to give it to you. Feel free to check it out and let me know what you think about that. It really ties into this perfectly. It really ties into how I feel, because trust me, I don't want to be negative all the time. I want to tell the truth, and I am telling, like, I'm going to be honest no matter what. That's all it is. It can come off negative. Damn it, dude, I just let this kid right back into the game. That's alright. Who really cares? Like, I'm just trying to, like, show you guys which game's better. But right now, this game is truly better.
Sounds like you're passionate about video games and want to share your perspective on which ones you think are better.
What the hell was that? Sorry guys, that was my freaking Siri. It goes, sounds like you're passionate about video games. But you guys tell me, I mean, you're watching the gameplay. Look at that. I keep forgetting I can player lock, by the way. I'm a master at it once I learn it, dude. I can... If I stick to covering this game, I can show you guys a lot with player lock. That's what, a lot of that's what helped me get far. Alright, so I released my reaction. So Nick made a video, but I reacted to it already. I had it coming out May 7th. But it's so connected to right now that I had to put it out there for you guys. Nice scoop, Ronaldo. Oh, get in. Beautiful football. I miss those inline. Even though a lot of people get sick of those driving the inline, dude, I miss those. I miss it. And it is more... Dude, you can't tell me that didn't look realistic. I mean, I will say it seems like less ping-pong passing. Oh, did that go in? Oh, my God. What a shot, though. That was a power shot. Oh, you fucked up. What in the hell is going on? So I don't even know what happened. Oh, it was offsides. He stopped, like, I couldn't control him, and how I miss that with Ronaldo is just pure rust. Oh, tacklebacks, of course. Of course. The fact this is a one-goal game is laughable. I mean, it's because of me. I mean, I would decide to share a video mid-game, but I don't know. It's just whatever they give me. It's not. It's just whatever they give me. Goal. Dude, guys, I'm loving this. I don't care what anybody says. I know it's 8 goals, but dude, I think I'm going to be an FC-ster. But I think what I'm going to do is play this through and then maybe go back to start playing tournaments. I don't know if I'm going to be an FC26. I don't know, man. But it's just way more fun right now. Do you guys agree? When you guys are watching, do you guys see it, what I'm feeling? And do you guys see what I'm explaining or no? Okay, so eFootball, you turn it on. You know you have a very high % chance that you're going to play some loser using Smart Assist. Very high chance you're going to play some loser that's going to spam through balls or spam crosses or spam something and not play football. Very high chance. Then you have no ability to manually affect the game. So when the game's feeling super messed up, right? You have no ability to affect that, right? It's literally, it feels like the AI is already chosen. You're going to hit the post when it wants you to hit the post. Bad pass when it wants you to bad pass. There is no player lock to change runs, to manipulate when your players are doing wonky stuff. Right? Goal. There is none of that. So, I don't know. I like these football score games much better than the nonsense that you have to go through with the AI to deal with it. Right now. Like, dude, what's more satisfying than a good passing build-up? Damn, the defense is so hard, dude. Dude, the defense in this is so challenged, but I like that better than them running at you 100 miles an hour, dude. I really do. Because look, the one thing that's happening, yeah, the score's high, but guess what's happening? The better player is winning right now. The better player, because we're both having trouble defending. Not just one player, both of us. In eFootball, they script it, they like change it, so the better player may not have the most chances. You get what I mean? Because they fucking scripted, they change it around, they change. So see, we're both having issues, but I'm the better football player, therefore I have 7, he has 4, because I can defend a little bit better than him. Still dog shit at it. Now I see why so many people are sitting players back. Right? Because see, I can do that stop and he can't. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Oh shit. Let's see if I can stop him again though. Fucking big ass howling like a goddamn truck. See? So I made 2 stops. Now I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. But it is hard, dude. The movement and stuff, they made it more like stiff. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Unless that's just my, let me feel it again. Yes, I'm giving it on purpose, but I want to feel defense. Alright, here, let me try it one more time. He's losing the ball too fast. I need, like, time to set up and really feel the jockey. Steal it from me, dipshit. Steal it from me. Alright. Here. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? This motherfucker. Will you stop losing the ball so fast? Here, bro. Take it. Take it. There. God, some of these guys really need to look into my coaching package, bro. I could help them out. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit stiffer movement. It's a little more realistic with the jockeying and stuff. But people are so used to that ice skating. Like, people joke around about the ice skating. It's an ice skate. Look at Hull. It's a beast, dude. Hull, it's a beast. Hull, it's a beast. I miss Hullet, bro. He just is a monster of a man, but he moves like a fucking, glides like Messi, but better. It's no wonder he's the best player in the game year after year. You guys want to know something funny? Since 2002, I've played since 94, but Since 2022, I played it at the high, like competitive, right? This is my first year having a hullet. Like, I had them on loan a few times, but I'm talking, I earned them. I got rank 2 coming back into the game. Earned them. It's on one of the streams. I might have titled it. And he's been amazing ever since. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Check out my rant video too. Not my rant video. My reaction video. It is a rant. It's Nick ranting and me reacting. Oh, it is qualifiers. It is qualifiers. So I just had to win. So this is my whole qual. So I just had to win one more than. So I don't know, man. I'm having much more fun with this, though. Yeah, they do. That's what they added. That's what Boomfa. That's what it feels like they added. They're not just skating anymore. You know, defensively, it looks like they're gliding. They're not just skating anymore. All right. So I have a meeting in my daughter's school later. So I got some time to play, too, because I got to wait for this meeting. So I have some time to play. It's just so much fun being able to not have to deal with smart assists, to not just have a player you're beating the crap out of just to spam through balls, and then you go look and he's ranked top 100 or something, and you're like, dude, are you kidding me? To not have to worry about that shit. Now, dude, here's the thing. The FC guys are saying this is terrible. The FC guys are saying this is terrible, dude. So I don't know if that just shows how bad eFootball is. I know to each is their own. But you saw, dude, I got my ass kicked both those first 2 games, and I did not give a shit. It just felt so good to be able to feel like I was in control. So let's see another one. Let's get a bigger base. And remember, my team's a little behind the power curve. I don't have any TOTS players. I mean, I have a very good team, but look at the OG in here is even better, by the way. Did you guys notice that? The OG logo is even better in FC. It's an actual OG. Although that one I have over in eFootball is pretty sharp, too. That's pretty cool they had those. That's pretty cool. Ken Konami and Frank FIFA made me a logo. Oh my god, it's so hard to defend, bro. It's so hard to defend. This is only qualifying too, dude. I'm like at the bottom of the rung again until I figure this defense out. I think you gotta. I think they're talking about man-to-man press or whatever the fuck it's called. Good save. I don't know, it's challenging, dude, but I kind of like the defense. Oh, come on, man. I kind of telegraphed it, though. There'll be plenty of goals, trust me. Yeah, you got to take over your player now. What free card? Are you talking about free cards, period, or right now is there a good free card out? Mindy's a beast. Goal. No! Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh my god, I just missed. How did he miss that, dude? What the flying funk? But that's the thing is that normally I'd have precision shooting on, then there's no way I'd miss that. Oh my god. What the hell was that? This is games feeling a little. I mean, it feels good, but dude, aren't these plays looking a little weird? Damn, he caught me. So he missed one easy one and I missed one easy one. Dude, aren't I tackling him? That's what's weird about it. It feels like I'm actually tackling him. I don't know if that's one of the gripes right now, but it feels like I'm actually tackling him. You're in. Oh, come on, quicker. There is some lag going on, though, I will say that. There's 100%. Oh, and that's not a foul? Dude, the tackles are all... They kind of fucked up their defense, I think. It doesn't feel like these tackles are registering. Oh, hold it on hold it crime. There we go. So it marks 2 players when you do that. Okay, so now I'm starting to see. So they made it where... So now... Come on, man. So now you want to... you would... It don't... 2-man press or second-man press, sorry, is R1 twice, tap it twice, but the second time you hold it. You hold it, okay? See if we can get a bicycle kick. So... Tap R1 twice, but the second time you hold it, and your players will mark the 2 nearest players. If you use it right, it is absolutely helpful. Goal. Oh my god. Good D. Oh no, I did a clearance like... you don't have to clear like that in FC. He knew what I was doing. I went for the old... I wanted to test out the L1 triangle. So see, you can stop it. That's the other thing, man. You can stop. Like, there's answers to it, you know? Like, you could see there's some wonky shit going on in this game, but just a fun level, dude. Man, I didn't realize just how sick I was of some of the bullshit. Oh, my God. He deserved that. He deserved that. Yeah, Boom. I don't know. Rogers, who the fuck? Oh, Roger. Is he? And I haven't seen his card. It's his Tots or like Tots team of the. Good turn. Good term, holy. Look how he's sitting. See his defense. So there's obviously a whole new meta. Come on, dude. The meta is just sit back and, you know, that's the meta, which is what it is what it is. But you can see why the meta is what it is, by the way. Oh my god! So some people would be like, this game's wonky. So dude, I literally have to win this. Let's see, like, let me see if I sit my team back more. Defensive approach. Balanced. It almost seems like they're sitting deep. Balanced. But let's go with like... That's what it seems like he's doing. Because I keep smoking him and getting those chances. And then he'll block it or there'll be some there. Let's try it. Dude, they totally changed the defense. 4-2-1-3. So I'm using 4-2-2 right now. 4-2-1-3 is the meta.
We'll just take another look at this because he reacts so well and he then keeps his composure. It's a good finish. Charlton. That's a good ball. Firing it in. Strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, so it's a lot less of that hockey feel, guys. But everyone's pissed at this right now, so I don't know how long this version's going to last. Because FC seems to be listening a lot more, you know what I mean? Now, it does feel a little... The movement is... They definitely need work on it, but I like the direction they went. Because remember, Oh, fuck. I'm coming from eFootball. So, I'm coming from eFootball, so... it's still a much faster paced game. even with it, but it's much like for FC. This is like
Mendy.
what do you call it, dude? The only thing I'll say is the delay does suck.
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Oh, that's a super piece
The
of
delay does suck. All right, there's halftime.
comes to an end.
I mean, I'm having a lot more fun, dude. I'm just being totally honest. There's no, like I said, the lack of smart assist, the ability to manually make runs and manually change. And look, dude, I've been getting my ass kicked each time. The defense is totally redone. I mean, but now Nick, if you look at what they're saying, a lot of the players do hate it. For me personally, coming from you, now I don't know if that's a nod to FC, that FC's just in a way better place, or that means UFL of course is in a bad place, or that just means that FC is in such a bad, or eFootball is in such a bad place that even a bad version of FC is better. But I mean, you guys can watch for yourself.
Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
So I'm learning the defense's side again better. It's just less hockey movement. Like that's the big joke, is that you move like the way you move and stuff is so fake and like arcadey, right? You get what I'm, you guys know.
Now with Charlton.
Come on, see, like right there. Oh, I don't think they have that anymore. Dude, you know what it is? I don't think they have that tackle anymore. Hold on, let me try to tackle. I think I actually have to manually tackle now. Here, let's try it. Let's go in and try it. So look, before you could automatically shoulder charge, kind of like eFootball. I don't think you can do that anymore. What's everyone else seeing? Let me get some of your comments on that. Does anybody else know? Yinix, can you still shoulder charge? Because my X isn't working anymore. I would still try eFootball, Larry, but just know what you're getting into. But the realism in eFootball is so awesome. Hey, Yinix, when I'm tackling, my X isn't doing anything anymore. Is that my settings, or can you not shoulder charge? Here, let me kick in the ball. My X isn't doing anything really. Or did they just make it a lot harder? Yeah, which one? Yeah, sorry, it's delayed, so I don't know what you're saying yeah to. They now X doesn't work, or does it still work? So watch, I'm gonna go for a shoulder. Hold on, steal it. Okay, I'm gonna go for a shoulder charge. Oh, but see how he didn't do it? See how he didn't do it? No, it worked, but did you see how he didn't do it?
Just can't stop him today.
Did you guys see that? Hold on, what? Let's see if I can get him in here. I want to see if that's just this dude or.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Oh, that is superb from Best. Well, not bad for a decent tackling to break things up.
No, I'm talking to him right now. I'm talking to him right now. I'm thinking that he thinks that I'm trying to like cheat him or something like that, but I'm not. Like, because you know if you leave the game, I'm literally trying to get him into the stream.
It is to be a throw-in. Abby Lee. And outboxing her opponents. Pulls it back. Under real pressure here. Finding it up.
I want to ask questions of someone actually playing.
Excellence in finishing. There
Yeah, they have custom balls. I'll show you this when I get done with the game. It's a see-through ball.
Just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block.
So shoulder charge isn't working. This dude, I guess, thinks I'm here. I just won't touch it anymore.
Hastings 6-0.
I want to talk to someone who's been playing the game.
Unable to hang on to the ball, Internacional. Oh dear. Well, that's not one.
Yeah, see, the community's so toxic. I'm literally like, dude, come on stream so I can talk to you. So freaking hilarious, bro. So I'll tell you guys about this. This is a great lesson. So this dude right here, this gun is one. All right, we're in qualifiers. Everyone qualifies. We'll see if I do. I gotta actually win this game. Not that I give a shit though, because I don't even know. I gotta see if I'm even gonna play. But I literally just want to talk to someone who's been playing this game. You get what I'm saying? So as I'm talking to him, this dude's pausing and shit. Like I guess he thinks that I'm trying to get it where if you're inactive, you leave the game. Bro, it's a qual game. Who gives a shit about a qual game? And instead, okay, here he is right here. He's in. Bro, we're literally wanting to talk about the game. This is mainly eFootball players. That's literally what we've been playing. Go look at my history in this game. No one cares about a win in quals. But why are you so like I guess is it because of other toxic players? But why do you realize like you're the type of person that ruins these games? They're in eFootball, they're in UFL. Literally, we're talking about the changes in the games. I haven't played for months, and I'm like, here, let me talk to him because shoulder charge wasn't working anymore. So then I'm trying to message you, and you're pausing, and then you like immediately go to essentially talking shit. Bro, go look at my history in this game. If you want to go to that bullcrap, you've never even played close to the level I've played in. Could care less about a rematch. I literally was going to talk to you about the game. But then you realize that you're the reason. So think about if you're in my shoes. I'm literally trying to talk to you about the game. I have people on that want to know if they should play this or eFootball. I'm looking at all these changes that have came since I left, 2 months ago? And instead, some low-level player Go look at where I've played at. It's literally on my channel at the very beginning. Go look at before I left the game. You've never came close to the level I've played. And never was I going to bring that up until you start talking crap because what? I want to ask you about the game. Isn't it possible that someone's not toxic in this game? But Tyree Hall, this is his, by the way, so if you guys want to know, this is this dude I just played against, Tyree Hall. It's Gunnaz, Gunnaz-1. So you can go look, low-level player, probably just feeling himself because he got a quals win. I'm like, bro, come talk to me. And he's immediately wanting to talk shit. Immediately, that's what he wanted to go to. Look what he's saying. That's what he started saying. Look, so this is the problem with these games. So literally, you look at the level he plays at, low level, never has came close, doesn't play in the Fs, doesn't even have the ability to have this on his screen. That's how low level he is. But you go to ask him like, bro, he's playing the game all the time, obviously. Like, what's the meta right now? Why is everyone saying this is a terrible version of FC? You know, like, what's the defensive line you're playing to have that many players sitting back? Like, whatever, just talking about the game, and immediately goes to talking shit. So this is the problem with why you see this, and it's a prime example. So why many people hate FC is because of people like this Tyree Hill, this Gunnaz-1. But you go look at the level he's played. He's never been anywhere to even talk shit. At least when Anders Vergang talks shit, he's a number one player in the world. You got a low-level player that can't even answer questions about the game, bro. Could have easily came in and helped people out or been like, yeah, I've been playing. I like this aspect of the changes. I don't like this. The biggest change they made was this. That's what I was literally looking for. And instead, he just starts talking crap. That's the biggest problem with the FC community. So it makes you either A, not even want to help people like this especially, or B, it makes you want to whoop them. But then, you get what I'm saying? But think about how pathetic of a human being you are to not be able to answer a simple question. How can it come across as talking shit when the first thing I said was, hey, come on stream to answer questions. Literally. And he starts putting laughing emojis and shit. You see what he's saying. Dude, Tyree Hill, Mr. Gunnaz-1. Bro, first of all, if you're going to talk crap like that right away, at least be at a level where it makes sense. Your level of play, where you've gotten to in this game, is laughable. So don't start talking crap on people who are literally trying to have you come on stream and help others decide if they want to play this or another game. And if you don't want to, you could just ignore it or say no thanks or something, but just to start talking shit for no reason, bro, especially at the low level that you play. What's the purpose you even play for? You ain't helping nobody else. You ain't helping yourself. You've gotten nowhere. So congrats for turning something that wasn't even bad at all into being the prime example of the losers that make up the FC community. So everyone talks about that. But here's the problem, guys. Everyone says eFootball, and I said it too, as like the best community, which I thought before. But you got to think, they got to be people like Tyree Hill to be using Smart Assist all the time and shit. Because apparently these guys are so happy when they win and so afraid of losing that they turn literally, hey man, how's the game now? Or like, hey, can you answer some questions, into shit talking? I mean, think about that. You're talking people who are sitting there, they're playing for nothing. You don't have an FC Pro record. You don't have anything at all to be talking. Imagine if I did that. Imagine just someone comes and asks, like, hey, man, do you think I should play this game? And I'm laughing like, I just whooped your ass, ha, ha, ha. You're like, oh, okay, thanks. You know what I mean? Like, how could you be such a loser in life, dude? But I guess the same losers would be sitting there failing over and over and over and then still happy about a win in a game, I guess. But yeah, anyway, so we're not going to get any answers out of him, but we'll find somebody that's not a loser. I got some friends that I'll talk to once they get online here, and I'll ask them. But the biggest change I see is defensively. it's a lot harder to like commit tackles and stuff. They made it. The shoulder charge got nerfed into the ground. Am I right? Anybody who's played? Tyree Hall, that's where you could have actually answered the questions and actually made some people maybe say thanks and you could have been cool, but instead you're just a low division, low level loser that plays for nothing, and it's probably because of your attitude and how you talk shit and stuff, because you never get anywhere being like that. That's probably why you're so happy about a Quals win too. But yeah, it's hilarious. So we'll get somebody who will actually answer. Or if there's anybody in stream that's been playing. He went offline, I think. Let me see. He got offline like a loser. He got offline because he's scared. But can you believe people like that, bro? Let me know in here. Oh, it gave me the L. Wow. There you go. That's crazy. It's the first time ever, guys. I got a disconnect glitch, so now I didn't even qualify. I'd have to redo it. But what do you guys think, dude? Should I keep playing this, or should I go to should I keep playing this, or should I go to back to eFootball? I just got discon glitched. That's hilarious, dude. Let me see who that opponent was. Who discon glitches? So that's the one thing that you gotta deal with is a community. Who discon glitches? You can literally get in. It's what, Tuesday? You can literally get in and play. Let me see this. Alright, so I found my opponent. So let me see what happens here. Let me see if he discon glitched, or if it was because I was out of the screen. Let me see. But yeah, you guys tell me, man. Is it worth continuing to play or no? It's fully manual defense, so I think I like it. But you could shoulder charge before, and that's how you let into tackles. And it looks like now that you can't do that. But I kind of like the idea of like relearning, dude. It's kind of, that's what brought me into this game before. I kind of like the idea of relearning. And I like the manual part. Or I stick to eFootball and keep trying to climb. But I showed everyone I took this before, and I will say that a vast majority of people didn't like it. I left the game. That was my fault. So this guy didn't discon glitch. I left the game. You can't leave the game at that connecting moment, otherwise it will kick you. You can leave once you're in the pause screen for a sec. Oh no, wait, he did discon glitch. Look, he discon glitched, I think. Let me see. Or did I leave again? Let me see. Yep, he discon glitched. So this loser, dude, so listen, so I'll give you another type of loser. DXDDY Kev. Discon glitched. So what they do is they wait so they can get a discon. I'm going to say discon glitch on screen. On stream. So I wanted to say, if I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, but as you see, I entered the game, it showed his team name and everything, and then he discon glitched. In a fucking quals, bro, you literally, all you do is go play some rivals games, then you play again and you qualify. It's the easiest thing in the whole entire world. And none of these players have ever played at a high level or anything like that. I'm sitting here telling you, coming from where I'm coming from. Why? What's the point? This isn't going to get you anywhere. You're not going to qualify for FC Pro. You're not going to play in any high levels, and it's probably tied to why you play a game in discon glitch. Why you start talking shit when someone else is like, if I was coming at this dude like, you suck or F you or something. But this is how all this shit starts. And I'm just not the person to let it go. I'll be like, bro, literally think about your life to be doing what you're doing. So this guy who just discon glitched to get a win in quals, DXDDY Kev, literally, DXDDY Kev, congratulations on being the biggest loser in the world, bro. Congratulations, you qualified for fucking champs. It was that big of a deal for you that you had a discon glitch. You turn on a video game to disconnect, bro. So that's one thing you got to deal with is a full toxic community. Literally. Your best bet if you do play this game is literally don't even think about trying to like get in with people here. I'll help you out content-wise and stuff, but most of these people, and now it is a lot of it is results from EA Sports and the direction they took the game, but there are a lot of stone cold. I'm talking, picture just some total loser that would cheat in a coin toss, like I said before. And when you look, I'm looking right now. So Tyree Hill and this other dude, DXDDY. So then, for example, never even have made it to the top level. Never. Never made it anywhere. Like, accomplished nothing. And yet they are how they are. So it makes no sense. But anyways, do you guys... I guess I'll keep playing. And try to figure it out. But what do you guys think? Or go back to eFootball. I need some answers. Or I'll leave it at that. And then you guys tell me, Gunners, talk on here. Talk on stream so everyone can hear you. Do you ever wonder why? So when you look back and see, do you ever wonder why, like a player like you, oh, like, look. Sorry, my stuff froze, guys. Hold on, my stuff froze. Look at the dude still at, bro, brought the opponent to UFL, eFootball, okay. Terry, go over there, eFootball. Okay, eFootball, whichever. Tyree Hill. Tyree Hill, you've never played. Please go to UFL, okay. Not really, I don't really. No, UFL is totally broken. Tyree, do you realize, go look at the levels I played at and then go look at where you've played at. And then ask yourself why. Real quick, do that. My comment's free, so I just had to upgrade it. That's why I've been asking that. So I'm reading these right now. Yeah, Boomfi, I hear what you're saying. Whichever's more fun for me. Honestly, this is more fun right now, but at the same time, I want to get more. I need to get more details on this defense because the defense is broken. That's why I wanted to talk to this Tyree, because I would go in for what would have been a perfect tackle, and now you can't. So I don't know if it was just glitching, or if the shoulder charge is nerfed, and now you got to actually tackle. You know, because before you would get near a player and shoulder charge, and then you could win the ball. So it looks like they might have nerfed it. I don't know. Tyree, you're the one who needs to grow up. I came to the stream to literally, I literally said, I got questions for you. And you're like pausing the game over and over and then talking shit in stream. You're a freaking loser, dude. You never even got anywhere. I literally wanted you to come on and say, hey, you've been playing this game. A lot of us come from all different games. I left this game, came back, went all the way to the top again. Still, from what I'm seeing in your history, got back to higher than you did. Go look at my previous FC videos before I left for eFootball. Still got higher than you did, and I've never acted that way. You can look at the history. There's a ton of losers that talk shit or a ton of rats. I go after them like I am you. But if someone comes and asks me questions, I'm either going to not say none or I'll say, dude, I'm busy, or I'll answer the questions. Why be such a loser, especially when you're not even a good player? Bro, you're literally looking at a stream full of people. I'm literally trying to discover all these changes. You could have easily ignored it, or you could have easily just said, oh man, I don't feel like answering questions or something. But instead, you chose to go the whole opposite route and be a douchebag and start talking shit. And you just chose the wrong person. Because now you're on blast as a prime example of what's wrong with the community. Mr. Gunnaz -1. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. GUNNAZ -1. You are just like DXDDY Kev. You guys are what gives FC players a bad name. But it don't matter because you're never going to amount to anything. Look where you're at. So enough with that. Done with that guy. But this is the exact thing that Nick's talking about in the video. This is the exact same thing that I'm talking about. So now we won't ask him questions. We'll go and play. Enjoy being a low-level player. And try to remember me when you see me playing this game and I'm playing pro events, I'm winning tournaments and stuff, and you wonder why, it's probably tied to the same thing that led you to talking shit when I was asking about the game. Like you're somebody. So go back to playing for absolutely nothing and then turn the game off and go back to being a loser. I'm going to go back to trying to help people out and actually getting somewhere with these games. So have a nice day, Tyree, fucking loser. All right, let's get back into playing. Sorry, but I can't stand people like that, bro. Like, just imagine. Start talking shit for no reason. Total loser. And just to think, he don't get paid to play. He fails over and over and over again, never gets anywhere. Clearly not trying to get better because what I'm seeing is the same repeated results. And then he still just talks shit for no reason. I mean, what kind of person you got to be to do that? You guys in the business of doing that? Someone just walks up to you, you just start talking shit. But these keyboard warriors hide behind the computer and decide to be douchebags. Like, I don't know if they got beat as kids, or if their family life is just terrible, or what's going on in their lives. But that's fucked up if you think about it. I got to play a couple more games to decide if this is the route to go. And I got to figure out how to tackle. Because they totally either... But it's hard to tell sometimes because of the lag and stuff. It's hard to tell sometimes, like, shoulder charge might still work. And it has a couple times, but a couple... Nice player lock. It hasn't. Good. No, I said my piece now that he can go back to being a loser. I mean, dude, you should see the level he plays at. He's literally talking shit. He's just so, but it's just I had to roast him. I'm not gonna let players like that off the hook. It's just a good example, bro. Just a good example. It makes me feel better about the person I am because people come and ask questions or I'll beat them and they'll be like, bro, what tactics did you use? What did you play? Even off stream, even before I started the channel. And I'd either, like I said, either ignore it because I'm busy, or I'd tell them I'm busy, I'll let you know later, or I'd just answer their question, go, oh, I played a 4-2-3-1, I did this. You know, I would never just start going, oh, I just smoked you, dude. I just smoked you. And start pausing the game over and over and over. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. But now he's got to go back to being that, and hundreds of people, and eventually thousands, are going to see and remember his name. So, congrats. Alright, let's get back to it. Man, it's a tough one, Boomfoot. It's a tough one, Larry. For those of you guys who are wondering, I do miss this manual sense of the game.
Now Rodrigo.
Good D. So see, he battled there. It's just harder to get locked on to people. All right, so I'm double man. I'm
Ferreira.
second man pressing is what it's called.
The ball with Rodri. Interception to snuff out the danger.
That was stupid of me. Dude, it's like a whole new game, but I'm intrigued by that. I'm intrigued by that. Because you got to think, man, how long has it been? It's at least been 2 months. I don't know how many patches they've done. I think 3, right? Anybody who's been, Yenix, you've been playing FC, how many big patches? I know they did at least 2 since I've been gone.
Sloppy in possession.
I know this last one was their biggest one for sure.
Players waiting in the centre. Ronaldo. Can he put
1-0. Oh. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best. I don't know, dude. The best part about eFootball is when is those passing sequences and the build up. Like those oh my god, that was so dude, Hullet is insane. If every player had that aura that Hullet had. Just the things he does in this game.
very much on the passing game in a bid to take the lead. Bruno Fernandes has it. With a timely intervention. Ronaldo. Marquinhos. It's with Gabriel. Capdevila. Vitor Ferreira. Rashford. Ferreira. Creative look about this.
Oh.
And credit is due.
So you guys seen those tackle-backs, so that's one of the things that sucks about it. But there's a lot less of those now, I will say that. Dude, there were so many. That's what like the whole game was. Fuck.
Could be dangerous.
Good. Good, Carlos Alberto. I can kind of see, though, where players are kind of, I don't know.
Oh, that's a super.
It's hard to say, man.
Zambrota. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira. Moving the ball forward.
Oh, what a ball.
Can they be?
Good try, he was offsides.
Just as he was ready to pounce.
Yeah, I don't know, man. FC is always, I just had built that base up over at eFootball, and I know people I'm helping out a lot.
There to win it back. Salah.
I'll probably stay there, but I'll still cover FC sometimes. I don't know, but it's definitely more fun right now, dude. I'll tell you that.
Wasted.
I'm definitely happy to see this. Now, I can kind of see where Nick's coming from because
Fernandes has it.
the spamming in this would be going all out defense, right? Because defense is hard. And then just trying to counter offsides.
That is that for the first half here.
And the FC players, the change is 1,000,000%, by the way. They used to skate like no other. Now, I'd say if eFootball's a 10 on the way to the players having that realistic like movement where it's not like they're on ice skates, I'd say it's like a 6 right now. Normally, it's at like literally a 1 or a 0. But it's at like a 6. They totally changed it. Yeah, but Sammy, I don't know if I'm going to stay. Dude, Sammy, if you've been playing, So tell me about these changes. I tried to ask. I had one player discon glitch me, and I had another player just start talking shit out of the gates for no reason, like a loser. So, oh Ali, dude, you're crazy. UFL's third place for sure. You gotta remember, dude. UFL is the game I get easily the most views. I started my channel around it. These game telling you this does me no benefit to tell you games are bad. It's if I was in one of these content creators, I would just say all these games are amazing. So I would never tell you that UFL is the worst if it wasn't truly the worst. It does, and arguably it hurts me actually to tell you guys that. But I'm always going to be honest. That's how I'm building this channel. That's how it's always going to be. I'm not going to be some bullshitter. But UFL is not even in the question. Too many exploits. That's not even worth playing right now. Because exploits are what get you the win. Now, eFootball has some amazing stuff, but we already know what we won't go over it. Now, FC, all these players that I've seen totally hate where the game's gone. And I'm having more fun, but I don't know if it's just because that's how bad eFootball is or because I like what they made changes on. I still got to figure out exactly how to defend because, dude, now it's like your players will just randomly get ran around. You see what I'm saying? Like, there doesn't seem to be much skill. I'm not quite at 1,000 yet. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. We're like 60 away. So yeah, so I'm intrigued to like start to relearn this, dude, because I'm intrigued by that, but I know my eFootball journey is not even close to done. And I feel like if eFootball got rid of some of that shit, if I could be a voice for that, because a lot of people just aren't talking over there, that I could help over there. Where, you know, this is already a saturated market. So I don't know, man. But I like the idea of relearning. That's what was cool about coming in after the patch. I started off, had like a losing record in champs, and then got all the way to the top again. And that's what is fun about this for me, you know? Figuring out the patch and do it, but I don't know. Well, no, 100% I'd have more views, dude. I get a ton of views with UFL, but I just said it's... I'm not trying to be mean either, but I'm just saying, I just said it's not about views and clicks for me. I'll get there based on me being honest and telling the truth about these games, period. If they're all good, you're going to hear all good things. If there's good and bad, you'll hear good and bad. If they're all bad, you're going to... So, you know, that's how it is. If there's some loser rats that need to be called out, they're going to get called out. That's how I am, dude. It's just all honesty. It's truth. I'm speaking facts, period. Good interception. 1-1. Yeah, I think I might. Yes, sir, Sammy. We're getting there, though, man, but I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. It's just such a different game, too, that I don't want to... I don't know, man. I do miss this manual feel of FC and being able to put, like, my say in it. Now, the players... The heaviness of the players... I don't know if it's just because I'm used to how FC players usually feel, or... if it's as clunky as it feels, but they feel clunky. I thought it was, dude, I thought it was lag, but I don't think it's lag. I think I have good connection. I don't know for sure, though. That's what I don't know. Yeah, for me to play UFL again, it would have to get to a point where they get all the exploits out. Oh, he's got R9, dude. R9's a beast. He makes shit happen. So see, I'm doing second man press, and that's what went and marked those players. But see the ability to manually run there? I forced that through ball. That was shit.
This looks interesting. Can he finish this?
Damn! I didn't even know I second man pressed. I don't even know where they went to, dude. I'd have to like relearn defense in this game. It's crazy.
In the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
It literally feels kind of like a different game.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Zambrotta. Here's Salah. Promising pass. And it's opening up.
How in the fuck did he end up with that?
Play stopped. It is a free kick. Good tackle.
Yeah, dude, it's just so different. It's crazy.
Rashford.
I don't know. They might have made the defense like too unrealistic. Like, meaning too manual. Like, they can't even commit tackles.
Accepting it intelligently.
I'm not seeing where anything I could be missing is. I think they just made it like this is the new defense, dude. And it's literally like non-existent. So now that's what Nick was saying with the parking the bus. Like defensive, now it's become a defensive simulation
And defensive plays to be applauded.
because everyone's just going to sit behind the ball because you can't defend.
Ruud Gullit. And forward they go, chasing the game. Charlton.
See what I'm saying?
Nicely timed tackle. Gabriel. Vitor Ferreira.
All right, so there's that. So 2-1 loss. GG's.
Going one additional minute. And back
So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth continuing to play?
here, and it's a victory.
It feels like defense is almost not there. Sammy, am I right?
And chances, but overall they just about shaped up a well-earned victory.
I'm going to stick with eFootball, but I want to give this a good review, dude. I would say that if you're thinking about it, especially if you're newer and you can learn this defense from scratch, because whatever they did with the defense is totally different. I was thinking maybe it was the lag, but as toxic as this community is, of course I couldn't get an answer from anybody. Because you go talk to somebody you play and they're just shit-talking losers. All low-level players, by the way. But yeah, so FC, if you're wondering why your community is considered the worst, players like Gunnas-1, DXDDY Kev, right? Those players are what ruins your game. So I give the overall game, though, the actual gameplay and stuff, I give it like a B. I got to learn more about this defense because I notice a lot of players just sitting back, and the defending's totally changed, dude. Like, holy shit. It was so hard to defend. So, it would definitely be like a relearning thing, and I know that I did that last time, right? We essentially went from the bottom to the top, rebuilt my team, but at this point, you're at kind of the dead part of FC, right? At this point is when I'd start playing those tournaments and start winning those coins. Now it'd be a little bit different. It'd be like relearning where the game's at. But honestly, with how pissed everyone is, I don't even think it's worth learning this version really with where I'm at, meaning. Like if I was playing and caught up, then so be it. But having to come in and relearn this, I think with the overall negative reviews, they're going to end up changing it anyway by FC26. So if I wanted to go to FC26, I think I'd just wait for FC26. and I could cover it then. We can see what rematch is like, and we can keep working on UFL and eFootball and seeing where we go. But for those of you who are wondering, I'll give FC overall a B, right? The defense is almost next to nothing. Like, not even just manual, but next to nothing. Like, even when you're controlling a player and you go to tackle, if you don't straight run into the ball, you damn near don't really get much. There's a few shoulder charges, but it's like 95% decrease from what it was. So, anyway, that's my take. Let me see where I'm at. All right, yeah. All right, I'm headed back to eFootball, guys. That's my grade. I give it a B. But the reason why I'm not covering FC now until FC26, if I even do, is because, one, the overall community is inherently toxic. So if like the people I met so far in UFL and eFootball that have came over are awesome. And I know I could get people over in FC, but it's so saturated with content creators. Like the people I know would like my channel, like already watch either Nick Runs a Foot Market or Inception or Boris Legend, right? Then you got your loser content creators that a lot of these losers probably flock to, and they don't even cover. They're just, bots. But it takes away from that. Now that didn't affect my grade of the gameplay. My grade of the gameplay is still a B, but because there's such an overall bad review, what I think would happen is I come in, relearn the game again, build my team up again, get some tots, all that, right? Help people out, have some content, and then next thing you know, boom, FC26 is a totally different game. And so at that point, I might as well come in fresh with everybody and go FC26 route, if I even do it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'd have to relearn literally the changes they made, but it is interesting. If you're newer, take a look at FC. I would try both and see what you like, but I just think because of the overwhelming negative reviews that this version of FC is only going to be around for a bit longer. And so it's kind of like, well, what's the point? So that's my review, though. B. I'll give it a B. It might even be a C if I knew more about the defense, but I'll give it a B right now. The defense to me seems almost broken in the manual route, like they went too far, because now you can't even commit tackles unless you're right on the player, so, or at least not consistently. So I'll see you guys over at eFootball. I got to go to a meeting, but I do got about a couple hours. So yeah, I'll jump over there. I'll see you guys over there.